Thank you very much indeed. Well, wonderful news from the medical world. Elton John has not got throat cancer, which we're really pleased about. He, in fact, only had to have some nodules removed from his throat. They have been removed. He's going to be OK, and we really do wish him all the best to get well soon. And here's him playing, remembering
Siouxsie, and we're going to see two old Siouxsie's two hits, Hong Kong Gardens and Dear Prudence. Right now, whew, it's exhausting, this Nepal stuff. So, really, the Banshees are now the longest lasting of all of the, the longest lasting of all the punk groups, aren't they? I mean, 10 years. Why do you think it is?
I don't know. Then and even now, I mean, lots of groups came out with their spanking new little uniforms, and it was very much based on fad and something lasting for 6 months, and they'd have to think of something quick to change. And it was never like that. We just went out, toured quite a lot, and it stayed the same, really. Now, although there's been changes, but...
Yeah, the Banshees have stayed quite the same, and the looks stayed quite the same. Do you ever feel that you'd like to just do something radically different, but maybe it would bother the fans?
No, I mean, why change something that's natural? I mean, I suppose the look is our own personal style, so I've never felt the need to change that, but... I mean, we do change quite a lot in that we kick out a guitarist every few years. And that's quite radical, usually. Something new always happens around that. It has to.
Do you, what sort of audiences do you now attract?
Obviously, there's a lot of young audiences who probably, the last single that was released, that's the first time they've heard of Siouxsie and the Banshees or thought of getting into them. There are still the odd ones that have been there all the time, and it's very much a cross-section. It's very hard to pin it down, thankfully.
When you go to America, I mean, how do they react there? Because they're all wearing sort of Van Halen T-shirts and things. I mean, what do they do?
There's a strong minority of people that don't wear Van Halen T-shirts. We managed to get a good audience of that there.
You went last year to Argentina and Brazil. Was that good?
That was brilliant. It was, I think I was saying to Jules in the telephone box that it was...
Another telephone.
Yeah, that it was... Brazil reminded me so much of Italy in how the people were. Very warm, very passionate. Unfortunately, with Argentina, we were only there a day and a half, so it was hard to get a real feel for it. We were mainly in Brazil, which is what I mainly enjoyed.
Do you think that people expect you to be very difficult?
Yes.
Why? Why?
Rumours spread around somehow, and some of them might be true, but for good reasons, and some of them are fictitious. But I find it's usually quite helpful. It's quite funny, anyway, to just turn up and see what someone's doing. See what they're doing.
The new album's all cover versions, isn't it?
Yes, correct.
And the new single is too?
Yes, which is on the album.
Why did you do that?
I suppose before starting work on a new album...
We're going to see it, we're going to see it, Wheels of Fire. It's coming, your new video.
Right.
Oh, apparently it's not.
Carry on.
All right, tell us a bit.
Quick. Before starting the new album...